Hello, my name is Chaos Quentin, and I return to you a humbled man. You remember in the old days we used to have all these great guests like Ron Burgundy and stuff? Well, it's season 4 and we've run out of those. So I'm here with Mpuddi. Hi Mpuddi.
That's a nice welcome there, Chaos.
Yeah,
I don't think I can disagree with you there.
normally I'll feign enthusiasm, but it's Mpuddi. And you've just done the preseason tournament, right? And got
Yeah.
knocked out by Ballis, who will
Yeah.
no doubt go on to lose in the final.
Um, kind of. Hope they get to the final. They win.
So how did you feel about the overall performance of the team? In
I thought it went okay. We actually beat Paulus in the group stages, and they must have learned a lot between then and in the game on Boombox.
Boombox.
Yeah, pretty. Ever since the finals, Boombox has forever been like a map shrouded in sadness for me.
So do you like the preseason tournament? Because it's the
Yeah,
second
it's
time we've
good.
done it. Yeah, yeah,
I
same.
missed it. I missed it last season actually.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I can't remember why, but I think I was away over the weekend, so I couldn't do it. And I think Nub was away as well, so I didn't think it went that well last
Yeah, well,
season
it
for
wouldn't,
us.
would it? Um, I don't know how I feel about the preseason one. It's all right if you're a majors team, I guess. Um, but then we just show up as a
Yeah,
minors team and then get wrecked and then get knocked out. But I'm
our
not
miners
bitter
actually
about
managed
it.
to. Our first game, our miners actually managed to win the first match against the majors team,
Oh
which
yeah,
was pretty. But they didn't quite go through in the end. It was pretty close though.
which majors team are they playing?
I think it was Wrecktown, so I kind of feel sorry for Nub because,
Yeah,
well, he doesn't get to play Smirk, so he's probably happy.
you and Nub were the guys in season 3, which was last season.
Oh, that was nice. That's fun.
Because no one expected you to go so early in that
I
draft,
didn't
did they?
either.
You didn't
Like,
either.
no, like, I didn't have a clue who Nub was. Like before when I came back, I didn't have a clue who he was, and just suddenly got drafted. And I'm like, okay, why did he draft me? He has no idea who I am. I haven't played with him ever.
I should know this. What round did you get drafted in season 3?
I think it was first round.
First round, right? So you were co-captain?
Sorry.
Were you co-captain then, or?
Yeah, which I'm currently now. It's like it's
And
blocked by that one now, and it's just like I'm essentially captain now. It's like I don't want to be captain.
he didn't tell you that he was gonna draft you first round.
No, he didn't. Yeah, it was kind of out of the blue. I don't really know what was. I can't remember. Yeah, I was just kind of,
You missed
yeah,
season 2 as well, right?
yeah.
Mm.
So, because I had exams on. Like I think
Oh
it was
right,
like
okay.
it wasn't like when the season started, so I could play them, but it was like near the end of the season, and it was like going into when I'd be having. I was like, I probably shouldn't do it, otherwise I'll like leave midway, and I'd rather not do that.
And in season 1, you were at Duke Ventus,
Yeah,
who I once capped against,
yeah. That's a big claim to fame, Duke Panthers. Do,
and
do you
we
remember
made
what
it.
map it was?
It was Whirlwind, and we
Yeah.
made it 4 minutes without me bringing that up.
Yeah, that was. I actually played a game on World War the other day in a pub. It came up. It
Did
was a
you?
pretty fun map. I mean, it's
Yeah,
probably not very good now, but it was a pretty fun map to play on.
the old maps I feel are so much better. I just did like a pug session just then with my minus team, and we played V
Oh
and
yeah.
Boost.
The old V or Big Bird?
The old V.
Yeah, good. I like that V.
I liked the one with the bombs, but I didn't even realize that V was the older of the two because I'm a scrub.
Yeah, V just. I don't know. That used to be like a really standard map.
Yeah, there's
I
there's
think
the
I think I played FC Duke Correct on that map in season. These random season one memories.
yeah.
We're
This
just
this,
like
this is it's gonna be good. I haven't had a season 1 person on since
you had a
like
bunch of scrubs on the
the
floor.
last the last person I had on was season 1. But yeah, it's good to talk about season 1 because we're all like grizzled war veterans now.
Yeah, we can all act like we were. And it's a birthday of ELTB. Well,
Oh
probably
yeah, it is.
yesterday or the day
It
before
is.
or whatever.
Yeah, today I think. Uh, so that's good. It makes me feel kind of old.
Yeah, it's been
Like,
quite a long time.
a lot of people in my minus team had never played V before, and that was weird.
Yeah, that's when I came back and it's just like people don't really know all these older maps now. Cause when I came out, there were a bunch of new people. I didn't know who they were, who were like really good, and I'm just like, who are you people? Where did
Yeah,
you come from?
there was a big push in like season 2 or something.
Yeah, I did play pubs in season two, but I think I wasn't going by Mpuddi. Because I was playing low down stuff. I think because I was basically telling myself, don't play Tag Pro anymore. You need to revise. And then I kept playing
Right.
Tag Pro, which is
Yeah,
it didn't even work.
and paintball.
Yeah,
He
captain.
was captain in season 1. I have like no recollection of him, and everyone always talks about him.
I see him in pubs every now and then.
Oh
It's kind
yeah,
of odd. It's just yeah, I've seen him like 2 or 3 times. I think. I just kind of watch say, hey, paintball. I remember you back when you were my captain.
yeah. I must have played against him at some point, but I no memory of it
Kind of.
because I
Yeah,
joined like just before season 1 started, so I didn't know anyone going into it.
uh, yeah, I think most, well, not most, but a fair few season one people have gone now. I think I kept the teams that were around then. It was interesting looking back at it, and it's like most of them just aren't around anymore.
Yeah, like there's only 3 people from my season 1 team left. Me, Sagbro, and Wilson. I think it is.
I think we're the same actually. We have,
Oh
I
yeah.
think it's me, defender. Well, we got four kind of me, defender, Noctis, and Ginseng.
All right.
So we've got one more.
I didn't know Ginseng did season 1 ELTP.
Yeah, he was my offense player for a bit. Although I think after a while, then we got squash on. Um, what was it? Wait, I think Ginseng played against you in that match that on Whirlwind that you had.
Yeah,
I
they've
think.
deleted the Twitch recording of that, so I can't
Yeah, I
watch it
know.
anymore.
I tried to go
I'm
back and
so
watch.
annoyed.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think like most of the old matches have all gone. I went back tried to watch the Cord Cup match. Because I think I had one match on there, and that was gone.
Ah.
And it's like all the old ones I think have gone. Although I think there are a few season ones still.
Oh yeah. Do you remember on Duke Ventus there was this guy in season 1 called Chili? Do you remember him?
Yeah, I don't think I was. Do I? I don't think I ever saw him play, but I remember the name.
Right, he's my friend, and I convinced him to play Kai Pro, and he signed up with me and was on Duke Ventus for about a cup of coffee. So yeah.
So that's very. I never. I don't know if he ever did. Yeah, he was round six. He went.
Yeah, he went ahead of me. That was annoying. He's basically Wayne Gretzky. Like Wayne Gretzky reminds me so much of him. It's weird.
How so? Just like
Like,
mannerisms.
yeah, mannerisms, and they're both offensive players, and they're both similar kinds of offensive players. Obviously, Wayne has more experience, so I feel like if Chile had stuck around, he'd have ended up a lot like Wayne is today, and probably would be hated by Panda as well. Does Panda hate you yet?
I don't think so.
It's just a matter
Uh,
of time. You'll find us.
was in the Swiss tourney, last game of it. Although my Swiss tourney this week did not go well. They used to have a really good record on it, and I went like 1 win, 2 losses, and 1 draw. It didn't go well.
Yeah, I'm terrible at tournaments. Do you like the carbon tournaments or?
Yeah, I play in them every now and then, and I feel like playing some.
I
But
really like the sudden death ones.
yeah, they haven't been around for a while, have they? I remember I think I got close in one. I think I got to like the semis the first time I went in them, which was they were interesting. And then I think I got knocked out in glory hole. I,
I
I
think the
think I
first.
think I like died immediately or something. I
Oh
did
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. Because yeah, you have to change your strategy a lot with sudden death. It was really weird. I think I've done 1 or 2, and I like them both, but you have to kind of play more conservatively, or just go
Yeah,
all
we
out.
can't, you can't do crazy boosts.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
you
no
can
middle
try,
ground.
but it probably
Yeah,
ain't good doing.
if you spike yourself, then that's just it.
It's embarrassing. You just
It's
like
the
you
greatest
have to say
crime.
you just have taken it. You spite yourself for your team. You just say sorry.
Yeah, because sometimes you can get away with it in a normal game. You can spike yourself and no one else sees, and you just carry on. But if you spike yourself
Yeah,
in sudden death, everyone knows.
It's like, where did you go? I died. Yeah, but I spite myself far too much. I normally call it out though, like, because I always think it's useful information to give, just so like I'm not going to be ahead of them
Yeah,
as they get away. So I'm just like, I spite myself. I just say every single time that I do it. I'm just probably people probably think I play. I just spite myself far too much then.
I try and deny it. I just say, "Oh yeah, I didn't spite myself."
I think it's in the way like even if they like bomb me into it or something like that, I'll still just say it for some reason because I ended up spiking myself. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's not.
it's not fun.
Yeah, it's not good getting a spike into your face. It's just, I wouldn't advise it anyway.
How are you when you have a tag row? Because I was thinking about this the other day. I am terrible with tag rows. I never hit anything.
I'm so kind of like trying to get a grab off of a tag bro, like as in for the other offensive guy to get a grab off. It can be really awkward. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm just bad or if their defense is good sometimes. So I'm just like, because you got to like circle on the flag, but not pick up the flag, and sometimes I'll just like give up and just grab the flag and just say, I can't actually do anything with this. But like when you get tag lead down, if that like comes into effect, I think I'm pretty okay with it. Um, Yes. It's just a really awkward thing sometimes to do because you got to be aware of a bunch of different like guys coming
Yeah,
like in different angles and like how do you have to go for them or not? Because you know what actually having to kill them with attack or lead. You're just trying to like get to your flag or not letting the other guy die. But
I
like
could do it if they didn't run away from me. You know, it's like they don't want me to get them. I spent
yeah,
20
it's
seconds chasing
like
after Sheldon
what
and didn't get him.
yeah. I mean, all you want is a hug, isn't it? Really, it's a bit cruel of them
I
to
think
run
some
away
people are
from that.
just afraid of intimacy. You know?
They got this like really massive phobia of green. Don't know
Yeah,
why. Like the color of it just seems to send people into like madness, and they just run any far away from the council.
and you think in 2015 that wouldn't matter? You know, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter
it's
what color
like
you are,
yeah,
whether you're
it's
green or red or blue or
terrible.
whatever.
I mean, gates. They just there's green
Yeah,
gates. I
as
mean,
well, as
other
well. Yeah,
gates are fine with. I mean, just blank gates they're perfectly okay with. But green gates, no, they won't go near them. It's awful.
it is blatant discrimination. Yeah,
We should probably create a thread on this or something. You know,
yeah, we
get
should.
people to notice this. It's just,
Um, you remember in season 3 how you and what's his face, the one you carried, Nob,
oh yeah.
right?
Well,
So
probably could have been Neb, really.
yeah, they're
Interchangeable,
the
really.
same person. My least favorite map is Blast Off, like hands down, ever.
Yeah, it's just no. I mean, as a flag carrier, it can be pretty fun because you just get to hold, but
Yeah,
you just kind of stay in the same places, so it ain't that fun after a while.
well that's the point. So it's last season, it's season 3,
Hmm.
and I'm third choice defender, and what's his face, dude, I think it is missing that week or whatever. So Wilson says you're playing this week. So I
Uh,
look at the schedule, right? It's Blast Off naturally, and we're against you guys. We're against Rectam. So it's an offensive knob and Mpuddi on my least favorite map,
that's,
and I get subbed off after 10 minutes naturally. So
oh yeah, I remember that first. So that's not. I can imagine how that wouldn't be a very fun first half. Well, there wasn't
yeah,
that the game where Fez got Fezzed in a two-tile space. It was either that or the other match we had. But I think it was that match.
huh. Actually, yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, gross.
What's
I remember when that happened. I was just like, I got it in my mind. It's clear. It's fine. It's done. So I was like getting ready to try and like grab, and then he left. Was like, huh? How did what? What? Yeah, I'm just really confused.
I
Actually,
don't know something.
sorry.
Do you want to know an interesting fact? But you can carry on before I give you my interesting
I
fact.
was just saying. Is it gonna sound like I'm bragging now? Because I got a. I was gonna say I got a record on blast off for most caps and a half.
Oh, did you?
Against not against you guys. No. It was against Hijuk, I think.
Really? Because most
Um,
records are against me.
yeah, well, I mean, you got one record against us. You got a cap. It's just,
Oh
it's
yeah, I
gonna,
did. I did.
in years gone past, this will be my claim to fame. Will be that you
Yeah.
capped against me.
No one will remember your caps in a half on Blast Off because you don't mention it in every subreddit ever.
Ooh, that gives you an idea. But I don't like.
But yeah,
I
this
probably shouldn't have said
interesting
that.
fact.
I don't like seeming like I'm bragging about stuff, so I probably shouldn't have said that. But like for that, I didn't. I like did nothing for them. I just pretty much just kind of like got really lucky whenever I got flat.
You made the final though, right?
Yeah, that was
So
interesting.
I feel like I always look at teams and think, well, if I play majors in this team, they can probably carry me to like playoffs or something. But I don't think any team can carry any three players can carry anyone else to the final. So if you made the final, then you must be doing something right. Unless you're Sheratinho, because you just got kind of put in there.
Well, no, Sheraton played well on that one. It's like it was tough. Yeah, I mean, Fat's always tough to play against, but Sheraton is like
It was
he's
Gio
pretty tough.
was it?
Boombox.
Boombox.
Was Gio played at all in the
Gio was
playoffs?
something. Might have been semis.
Oh, it was semi-finals, I think.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
watched the semi-final, but not the final. I forget why.
Yeah, well, the final, I don't think the final was. I mean, it was quite interesting to play in, but I don't know how interesting it was from a viewing perspective. Because a lot of boombox is kind of just if one team has a train, you play offensive defense, and like people are just kind of chasing, and you just got a train going for like I think initially they had a train going for like 5 minutes, and I was just not grabbing for 5 minutes. Just kind of I can't grab because like we don't have a tag pro or whatever, and so it's just kind of sitting there. And so yeah, but I don't know how interesting it is. Boombox isn't particularly like I mean it's only got 4 boosts, so
Yeah, it's not
it's not like a
exciting.
lot of movement going on.
You know, Bull Russia Dortmund, my team, are gonna win ALTP this season.
That's does that
It,
Noctis?
it's not even like me bragging or anything. It doesn't really matter who's on my team. It's just essentially mathematical formula. I could have checked this with Mike C, but I don't even need to. Right? Season one, you may remember, I was in Liverpool.
Yeah, I
We
remember
didn't
that.
make playoffs.
You know, I remember that.
Oh yeah, I
The
capped
I think it
against you,
was the
didn't
first
I?
thing. Sorry.
I capped against you as well in that season.
Yeah, but it was what was it? The first week of that, I think, and you made like a picture of
Of the
Orb
yeah
when yeah,
yeah
it was Geocod, wasn't it? I just remember
yeah
seeing that. Which, to be honest, if you look back at it, it was kind of when we see the eventual champions against Liverpool, the eventual
yeah.
not
It
champions.
was 25-0 Mpuddi.
Yeah, well, that's must have been an interesting start to have.
Yeah, it wasn't very good for our morale. But yeah, season one I didn't make playoffs. Season two I did make playoffs, and then season three we made the semi-finals. So by logic, it's
Yeah.
apparent that Bull Russia Dortmund will make the final this season. And I would have thought we'd be runners up, but Ballas Saint Germain are back. They're always runners up, so it'll
Oh
be
yeah,
Ballas and
yeah.
Dortmund. Ballas will lose, Dortmund will win. Boom, Orb will win the league, both leagues.
So, set in stone. Then we
Yeah,
can we
the
can probably just call off
yeah.
now. We really
Don't
don't need to
bother
play
playing the
anything,
rest of
do
the season. It's
we?
done.
Yeah.
Um, I had notes, but it's just season one cap repeated 150 times.
Do you remember how you got that hat? Like the journey you had to it?
Yeah,
I
I
remember you had a
do. I
screenshot, I
do.
think.
Yeah, I used to have the video. I don't. I wanted someone to make a GIF of it before it got deleted, but so I got the flag, and I think I went around instead of through gate. I went up top, and then Rems was all like, "Oh, you didn't take the boost." I don't need to take the boost because I still capped. So there, Rems. 3 seasons later, still didn't take that boost. What are you gonna do?
I feel like from the screenshot, it was like the other three players on the team were like visible in it, from what I remember
Yeah,
seeing. So I was
and you
like,
could hide.
I must have dropped the flag then to allow you to get that cap.
Yeah.
So,
So,
all your success is down
what
to me.
what did you spend the money I gave you on?
I don't think I can disclose that information.
Okay, okay. You were the most expensive player in the 3.5 auction draft, weren't you?
Yeah, that was, I got bragging rights there. But,
Was that pressure, or were you just like, okay?
um, well, it means I can't kind of like go under the radar and then like slip into a really good team like
Yeah,
that, which would be quite nice to do. Um, I take it just kind of as a compliment. Where
and
it's just like,
slightly left out of
yeah,
the blue. Yeah. Who was it that drafted you again?
the only ball
The
who I
only
think
ball.
you've had on the show before.
I did, I did.
Yeah.
And now a big ball wants me to have him on the show,
Just,
and
just
it's
have a,
like
just have both of them on the same time, you know.
one was enough, you know.
They were both on my season 3 and season 3.5, both of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because the only ball
Okay.
kind of had to sign a big ball.
Yeah,
He
I can
said,
understand your not wanting to have both of them on. Really, it
he
makes
said,
sense.
he said something like, "Oh yeah, a big ball is looking at me right now, so I have to sign him."
Yeah, yeah,
Um. So, yeah, you were pretty expensive this season as well in the auction draft, weren't you?
yeah.
Not the most expensive this time,
Yeah,
but
Fatters had
fat.
like
Yeah,
hell on
obviously
earth.
fat.
He went for
Yeah,
a steal, 88.
88. Yeah, and then
Seriously,
yeah,
he's worth 100 by far.
I'd have paid 98.
Really, 98. I would have gone for 100 there.
Well, obviously, then you've got the 2 points, and you can pick up stinking Wayne Gretzky for 1 point, and then
Yeah,
that's pretty much your majors team done.
yeah. I wonder like when Orb got him if he just kind of thought you could just take a nap then. It's like you can't
Yeah,
really like sign anyone for a while, can you?
he kept bidding on players, and it was so adorable because you'd see the bids, and it would just be like, yeah, all bids 11, and then
Oh yeah,
someone else
I
would
think I
go
remember
up to
times.
like
I
50.
think it was Jade at the time had like 13 after I think he got me and Yifta, and like Orb had 12. And I remember seeing them both go for it, and then I think I was like, Orb get 12, Jade get 13, and then someone else just comes in. And I'm like, okay, I'll quiet down.
Yeah, I had a similar experience in 3.5 because I spent loads on Kyrie and Ron, and then got really lucky with the rest of my players. But that was kind of the plan, so I assume Orb had a plan before he spent 88 on Fat.
Yeah, it could work. I mean, Orb hasn't not won the league yet, so
Yeah,
although it's different now, but
and
he
like the
seems
main
to do something
competition,
right.
main competition to Rolling BC last season was Tag Pro Rangers, so we signed a key player from Tag Pro Rangers basically. So it's like, I don't know, Chelsea signing Wayne Rooney or something. Sports reference right there.
Yeah, I like football. Like this year, or this season, I started getting back into it. I hadn't actually followed it for ages.
What teams you support?
Tottenham, which is always a roller coaster of a ride generally. Mainly for them because I was born in Walthamstow for like, and then stayed there for like a couple of months. But I don't even remember that, so don't know
I'm
why I
I'm
did.
I'm not entirely sure I want you on this show anymore.
Oh, what, do you for Arsenal? I think I
Chelsea.
remember. Oh, Chelsea.
Yeah, and he
So,
wrecked us 5-3.
is your favourite H player Heisenberg?
Yes, mainly because Hawker is his main competition, and no one likes Hawker. Though I'm probably going to get inboxed by someone else whose name begins with H that I've forgotten about.
Hypernome?
Oh no, definitely hasn't both. Oh yeah, because Hypernum signed for Wrexham really late last season.
Yeah, I can't remember when it was actually. But,
So what was it like for someone? I've probably asked this to the only ball as well, but was it like having someone join the team so late after everyone's kind of already bonded and stuff? Particularly when he jumps right into majors.
it was kind of fun. Like, I mean, considering like it's not like Nub was a bit changing whatever. So like offensive wise, that's pretty much stayed the same.
Yeah,
It's just kind of defense wise, and Hypernome like he knows what he's doing in defense. So
he does. Yeah.
there wasn't really anything kind of awkward about it. I don't think.
Do you think you needed to sign him, or would you have made the final without him?
I don't know. We might have done. I think we could have done. But yeah, I don't know because I mean I don't see what goes on in defense, so I can't like
Yeah.
judge it at all. Like, so yeah, I got no idea pretty much.
Test went pretty cheap this season, didn't he? He was only like
Yeah,
30, wasn't it? Because he wants to play Manor's offense, doesn't he?
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he does. So like, it'd mean Rectum with Neb and Neb on Owen Majors, which seems entirely possible to me. Like, I played with Neb last season. I got a strong play last season. Actually, no, season 3.5. I did play with Neb. In
Yeah.
season 3, I saw him play, and he's like, I bet he hates getting compared to Neb as much as he does.
Yeah.
He's very much like Nub. If anything, his communication is probably slightly better than Nub because Nub just doesn't talk.
Yeah,
No, I
Nub's
remember.
mic is
it's never hilarious for him because he's just so he generally I'm pretty sure it's just he concentrates so much on like joking or whatever because they're pretty close shoots, and so he just doesn't really think about like where he's going over like talking because he's just trying to juke or whatever. This is hilarious sometimes where he just says like he's really good and he doesn't say where he's going. It's
Yeah,
great.
I haven't played with Nub once. Not I haven't played with Nub much, but we played in a pub or two ages ago, and I only remember it because even though like on pubs obviously there's no communication, he was still really really good, like ridiculously good, and
Yeah,
it was just
I learned like from season three. I learned like a bunch of stuff on like trying to be slightly riskier and or like how far you can kind of go while holding the flag and not getting returned. I'll be at mess up a bunch now, but it's interesting to think like how close you can really cut stuff. I think I remember in a pub one time we got just a bit random. I remember saying in a pub one time we got like like four Recton people on. This was like a couple of weeks ago probably. I think it was me, Nub, Hypernome, and Sagbo. And we were all just on the same team on Command Center, and we like won the game pretty quick.
yeah.
It was quite fun.
I don't want to say like he held your hand or anything because obviously you know your stuff. You've been here since season one, but like has it been difficult adjusting in 3.5 and 4 since you don't have Nub on your team anymore?
Um, it's I don't know. It's well 3.5 and Bruce very similar playstyle stuff. Like,
Right.
but yeah, he's similar playstyle stuff, so he can carry the flag really well, just like that. Um, but season what season is it now? 4? Yeah.
4, yeah.
I haven't played like too much of Gifter. But he's really good at holding as well. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's really tough to
I,
chase.
I feel pretty like getting really good offensive players playing with him. It just means I don't have to work as hard. I don't have to try and um, like I can just kind of like try riskier stuff
Yeah.
because it's like it's still pretty safe to do so. So. I mean, I never get to play defense. Is the thing. Because I actually
Yeah.
like playing defense a fair bit, but I never get to.
So you could do what Test has done, and you could do like a minus defense next season.
I don't know about next because next season I might have something. No, I probably won't. I'll probably be fine for next season. I'll get to that when I do. I'll just probably flop this season, just do horribly, so I can just try and say pick me from defense next season. But I feel like defense is a lot harder than not necessarily harder, but harder for me at least because it's if you make a mistake, it costs more than if you make a
Yeah,
mistake
it
on
does.
offense. It's a
I
pretty big difference.
I started off playing defense because I thought it would be easier, and increasingly I find that's not the case at all.
I actually started off playing defense, like when I first started pubbing, before like there was leagues or anything like that, I started playing defense. I was like, I thought I'd enjoy it because normally I lean to kind of defense side of things whenever I did sports or whatever, although
Right.
that was years and years and years ago. So I just thought, I prefer defense on this probably. But then I kind of like, I don't know when I started playing offense, but I did and I preferred that. And I kind of stuck. And then I got to the point where I was like on offense, like I should probably learn defense a bit so I can like, if I ever need to like, if someone on defense went on offense for a second, I should learn how to play defense. So I try to get better at it. Still trying actually. It's always interesting. Trying to do a containers, reading a lot. That's
Yeah,
fun. I like it a lot. So
I like playing defense as long as you're not up against someone who's ridiculously good, like Mpuddi and Nub on Blast Off last season.
yeah,
And that wasn't even all. We played you on Blast Off, and then I didn't play the Mages for a while because I've been awful in that 10 minutes. And then the next time I played Mages was against Ragtown again.
what map was that then?
I think it would have been Wormy or something, I don't know.
Oh, I like Wormy. Wormy's different now.
Maybe not Wormy, I forget. But we lost anyway.
No, Wormy was not season. Week 2, I think.
Huh.
Oh,
No,
this is
that
right.
doesn't work out. I don't know. I remember playing you again, but
I
I've
think
wiped it from my mind.
you're always fun to play with. Sort of like okay, that. Can you count that?
No, it's the first compliment I've got in ages on this show.
Well, I just mean I mean, because you're really interesting to play with. You're very nice and jovial and stuff. And
I
your
didn't know we
humor is
played
quite
together.
funny to me.
When do we play with each other?
No, I mean like in Dora. Like from what I've seen of you, you seem like it'd be extremely fun.
Right. Because
I mean, I wish I could play with you.
yeah, we've not played together. Because yeah, I
Yeah,
was about to feel really guilty for not remembering playing with you, but
yeah.
we've not played together,
Well,
so it's
no,
alright.
we've had a rivalry ever since that season
Ever
one
since
capped.
season one,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
All my
We just
guests.
could never be on the same team. We just wouldn't work. I mean, you'd have no one to cap against.
Exactly. And I'd take your place in offense, and then you could play
Yeah.
defense, so we could switch.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then I become
Okay,
a captain.
I'm gonna captain next season. I'm gonna try and captain next season. I'm gonna draft you first round.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We'll be
You didn't.
unstoppable.
Did no one offer? Did you not get an offer to captain this season?
I did.
You did.
I don't want to.
Well,
I think
why
I
not?
did. Yeah. Um, I don't particularly like. I just like playing more so than having to like sort stuff out and do
Yeah,
whatever the captains do.
I've captained a bit, and
I mean, Jade's my captain, and I'm on Blockburn, which pretty much results in I'm probably going to end up being captain. And I pretty much had to. Like, Jade was late showing up. I don't think he didn't show up for one of the practices, so I had to captain that. He was like
yeah.
late for this tourney, so I had to captain for the start of that.
Because that's weird.
I'm pretty much captain now, really. This is just my process of becoming a captain, I guess.
Isn't last season that's pretty much what Jade said about Ron? So
Yeah.
there's a tradition of Blockburn captains not
it's
captaining.
yeah, it will forever happen that whoever captains Blockburn will
Do you
not
have
actually
like
be the captain of Blockburn.
do you have a? Are you sitting on any great team names?
No, I'm probably not witty enough to come up with a good one.
Right.
I also don't know all that many football teams.
People keep giving me them. Like I always ask them on my show, so that when I become a captain, probably season 6 at the rate we're going, if I win this season or whatever. But the name I'm currently on, I think Mike C gave me this one. You ready?
Yeah.
Dynamo Zagreb.
See, the trouble is, I don't know what the actual like football team is called, so I don't know how good it is.
Dynamo Zagreb. Turned
Yeah,
into
that's a pretty good name.
Dynamo Zagreb. Zagreb. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. I worry that team might plastic grab too much. Like, just go 4-0, just all grab. But like most of the team names like that now, like whenever they're given in what's the an acronym or whatever, and I just kind of read them and go, I have no idea what this team is talking about. Like, like which team is this? Like, what? No, because most of them are like start with B or whatever. I just got no idea. And then from then, I still don't know who's on the team. So I'm
Yeah.
even more confused. Just like, who on earth am I playing?
I thought the team names would get worse in season 1, but they actually seem to be getting better. You know, Panathinaikos is so good,
Yeah, good name.
and what other new teams are there? Lucky and Forex. There are others, aren't there, Mpuddi? Help me out here.
Your one's Borussia.
Oh yeah,
Isn't it?
Borussia Dortmund. That's terrible. I'm ashamed to be on that team. It's not.
Just vote. Try and get it renamed. Just overthrow the captain.
Real Chaosdrid was mine.
That is a beautiful name.
Yeah, because the football team is Real Madrid, right?
Yeah.
And then we switch it to Real Chaosdrid, and then we have this huge rivalry with Mike C's team.
Yeah. And like, you're never gonna knock cap on that team, are you?
No, because yeah, Chaos. I captained season 1.
Yeah. So you gotta rename the season. Play every match on Whirlwind. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, I don't even like Whirlwind especially.
That's
If
some
it
fun.
comes,
They're like, I remember doing boost paths through that because I mean I remember when we never had enough people to show up to practice, so we just go around like boosting our own maps.
yeah,
And so I
I
know like a
remember
bunch of random boosts through those spikes, like barely ever used, but like not like the kind of standard ones that you use. There's like one through mid where you got to curve a bit. Although that's I don't know. But that was interesting.
So what's your favorite map? Like if you had to pick one to play all season, what would you pick?
I don't know. Like it, I don't like think like even maps that I don't like or whatever, or generally I'm I don't really think about if I like them or not. I just kind of think about how to play them and like how far can I, or in pubs at least, like how far can I, what's the safest kind of option where I can't let them get past or whatever. I
Yeah,
don't
this
really
is
think.
where you made the final and I didn't. I didn't even think about
It's just like, and especially in like neutral flag maps where
that. Ugh.
most of the time I just kind of don't leave the base unless like I feel like I'm fairly safe doing so. And I don't know. I like kind of Geo and Wormy. I really like Geo, albeit
Yeah, I
it's just
used to
kind
like
of
Geo back in the day.
yeah, it's still pretty fun.
Wormy's
Wormy's
good
maybe a
though.
bit too small, and maybe
It's
kind of
easier to
what you
chase,
do
I
is
guess.
yeah,
It's interesting
generally
the perspectives because defenders and offenders like they never agree on what the good maps are.
yeah.
Um, my favorite map.
I kind of like Star when that was around. I
I
found
used to like Star. I used to like a lot of maps, and then offensive players got better at them. So a lot of the season one maps that I liked, I don't so much anymore, like Koala and Star. I'm big on thinking with balls, and I want you to not
oh,
hate me for that.
I don't think it was. It's just
I think the
I
main
don't know.
problem that everyone
Maybe
has
I
with it,
wouldn't mind it.
they
I
don't
still don't.
think.
So
You have to think with pause in order to succeed on that map, you know?
yeah, I think when I did play it in pubs, I didn't mind it too much. I think I played it one time in a competitive environment, and that didn't go. So that's probably changed my opinion on it.
I
But I
think
mean,
we won.
I remember just like playing defense on them. Like you just sit on the portal outside, and if anyone comes past, you just kind of try and boost them. That's what I used to do, I think. But playing
Yeah,
offense defense, you just kind of sit on the portal. That's how you play offense
yeah, it's
defense.
great.
And
You don't have to
or
do it.
grabbing on that's so weird though. It's like, how on earth do you get out of that if they're sitting on the portal and got someone on the flag? It's like you got a 3 tile space with spikes either side. You can't go through the portal. Oh.
Do you see why I like this map now? Because even you can't do it.
Yeah, I don't think I actually successfully got out of that. At least not consistently. It's just like you can't, especially in a pub. You can't. You need a partner to actually like successfully get off away from it.
So I ran out of notes ages ago. But if like you
Oh
had
well,
to,
do you remember? I think you captained season one.
oh
I don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
if
no,
this
that
is
is here
known.
actually. What I was gonna say is if you could like assemble a team, like an Avengers team, but not, who would be on your like ultimate team? I'd say it's a draft, except no one else drafts players. Who's your starting team?
What? So like I can just pick anyone
Three
in this
players
league at
for your
all.
team, yeah.
Or
Bearing in
like,
mind, Defender does listen to this a lot.
um, I probably of offense, I'd probably go with Nub just because I've already
Really?
built up.
That's unexpected.
Well, it's because I've already built up a bunch of synergy with him. Like we
Yeah.
tend to kind of at the end of the league, we tend to just kind of know what each other are doing fairly well, and hopefully he'll learn to tag a lead, and I can actually get a couple of caps from him leading. But yeah, I think yeah, he's it was. I think we've built up a good synergy, so I think it would just be good. Probably on defense, I'd probably have to pick Fat because he's very good on defense.
And then me?
Yeah, of course. Like you were in there from the start. I don't think I had to
Yeah.
mention that.
Me and Fat. I taught Fat everything he knows.
Yeah, that explains a lot, really.
Except for the talking part. We were about to have a lesson on communication, but then we were separated, so.
Yeah, and then communications broke down from there, I guess.
Yeah, we still send each other Christmas cards. Hey, you know how long this has been? 39 minutes.
Oh, I think it's 33.
Time flies. Oh yeah, we can do the thing. We can do the thing now. Because you've been thinking of the tagline, haven't you?
Oh, rats.
Yeah, we could wind it. No, a rats is not your tagline.
It's my tech for line.
No one else will understand that reference.
Really? Like, well, it's not a complicated reference. It's just what I say when I'm what's it? Oh wait, do you know, we haven't played. Do you know? I say rats a
Yeah.
lot. It's
Oh, do
literally
you?
all it
Okay.
is. That's literally all it is. I just say rats like a bunch whenever I mess up because I don't swear. So, Well, I
Right.
try not to, so I just say rats instead. So most of the time in game, you just hear me shouting rats are spiked, and that's like
You
what
need
I
to be
do
on a
most.
team with Dr. McDonald because when Dr. McDonald gets annoyed, he says more than rats. So it should be really, like a combination of you, Doctor and Mpuddi, would just be like, ah, rats. Ah.
Shall I include him on instead of
Yeah,
Fat then on the
go
team?
for it.
Yeah.
I want to see you and Doctor. Well, I want to hear you and Doctor McDonald on the same team now. Just for the contrasting styles. Oh, rats. Really though? Why rats in particular?
um, I don't know. I think it's just something my dad said. Like that's what he said as well. He just says rats. Well, he doesn't say it all the time. And I just like I think it was time I was like, this was years ago. Um, and I was just trying to think, okay, how do I stop myself from accidentally swearing? And I was like, oh, I'll just say rats. I just picked rats as the word, so I say it instead of it. I've got nothing against swearing. It's just
Right.
I personally didn't want to do it, and
What
it's just kind of
happens
stuck now.
if we get like a tag pro player, and it's not unheard of. Like we've got Squirrely and stuff, so we could get someone with rats in the name, and then it'll just cause confusion.
That's actually gonna be my Smurf. I'm just gonna create one of rats on their
Dead
name in
rat.
some way. Yeah, no. Actually, yeah, we'll have Dead Rat 1, Dead Rat 2, Dead Rat 3, and they'll be Dead Rats, is what they'll be.
Co-contenders team, right there.
Yeah.
Do you do co-contenders?
I do, yeah. I'm on a team with Jade, you know, Ron, and Heisenberg, and. Oh god, I hope I don't forget anyone. I have forgotten someone because someone could have
The
played offense
Thresher.
with me, don't they? How have I. Noctis, that's it.
All right,
God,
so
I
it's
played him in season 1 as well.
Noctis and the whatever it is, Shizzles or something. Is that the team
Oh,
name?
no, it's different. Which. And Noctis is. That was season 3.5, wasn't it? Noctis team? Was it?
I thought that was his team name.
It's not. I won't say I call Containment's team name just because it's got a phrase in it that I don't like. But yeah.
I don't. I
Man,
can't keep
I'm
up
not
with
one for
co-contenders.
like. Sorry?
I can't keep up with co-contenders. But what are you not one for?
I
Continue.
think we got a match on Wednesday. I think the last match we lost actually. It was actually funny in Corgan because like we signed up pretty early, so we were like I don't know fourth or something like that in the table because it was done by when like people had like signed up or re-signed up, and it was like we didn't actually pick like try and initiate or challenge someone for age. I mean, we didn't get challenged at all for like 2 months, and then we made a challenge for like the second place team, and we won it. We had one match and we were second. It was just like, yeah, we can probably end it here now. And we've had, I think, our third match coming up. We don't. No one challenges us. We've got 2 challenges now, which is great, but no one challenges us beforehand.
I
It's
think.
pretty lonely.
I mean, I know I have a co-contenders team, but I've no idea how we do. I just kind of show up to games and
Yeah,
see how we do. So
yeah, that's pretty much what we do. We don't do like practice. We just kind of go like, can people make like this time or whatever, and like what map is it when we get there.
we played a
But
game
I think
yesterday, and someone was saying, "Oh yeah, if we win this, we can get wildcard." I have no idea what that means, but
I don't think I
okay,
do either.
yeah, we're playing for a wildcard. We lost, but
Oh, you didn't get the wild card.
we didn't get the wildcard.
Oh.
But
Could have
apparently
used
that's
that
not
wild
important.
card to get
Yeah, could have
some
used
some
it.
wild card or something.
Yeah, whatever you get with wildcards.
Pokemon? I don't know.
I wanna be the very best, but no one ever was.
No, you don't. You don't know. You already are chaos. So you got that
To
cat.
catch them all is my real test.
Fits pretty well to Tag Pro.
To train them is
Tag
my
Pro's new theme song.
call. Pokemon. I'm sorry.
It's
I
like
don't even
it
do
should be like
Pokemon.
a defense's song.
We have a subreddit. We have
What?
ELTP defenders. We're unionized. We have a subreddit now. And you're not invited.
Is Defender the subreddit leader thing?
He might be,
Whatever it's called.
we were all starting to, it was like before a Tony.
You
And like,
don't see Offender, do you? You got a Defender.
yeah,
No one's got the name Offender. Wonder
yeah.
why.
Well, there are a few offensive offenders, but like, They don't. They don't. They're not open about it.
The more defensive element.
Yeah.
Offensive, defensive.
You should get an ELTP offenders subreddit. I'm so proud of our subreddit. It has
Hey,
like 3 posts,
how
but
do you know we don't? Like,
because you'd have me on there, I've capped.
oh yeah, good point, good point. Yeah, that didn't work very well.
So like 6 minutes ago, I said we should start winding down, and you should come up with your tagline, and then we dragged this out a little
I was,
longer.
I was thinking
Your
how much I could stall to see if I
Yeah,
could
your
think.
45 minutes of fame are now up. We're gonna need a tagline from you.
See, sure, I'm not actually sure if I've like stolen this from like a previous one, like subconsciously stolen it. I'm just like a terrible plagiarist. It was like a tagline I thought was "Chaos talks over," which doesn't quite work, but kind of.
Yeah, no,
It's,
that's the
has that
one
been
that.
used?
Yeah, someone gave me that ages
Okay.
ago.
I,
I
I
think it was
thought
Micro.
I thought I probably
It's the
stolen
chaos is
that.
over. That's kind of the one I go with most times because
Yeah, it's a good one. That's actually a really good tagline.
yeah.
No, I'm not like experienced in it at all, so I could be talking complete rubbish for that, but it sounds good to me.
Do you speak French? Do you know how to say that in French? Because I have a large French fan base and I've not mentioned them at all this episode.
Je sais un peu en français, mais c'est trop difficile pour moi parce que je ne. I don't know.
I'm gonna
I took
trust.
French for GCSE. That was me saying pretty much I don't know French.
I'm just
Oh
gonna
no,
trust
I
that you
know a
didn't
bit of
swear.
French, but I'm not good. I can't remember what I said actually. But
So I could do.
I don't know what the chaos is over with being French because I don't know what
I,
chaos is.
could you Google translate something for me? Could you just find the French word for over? No, wait. The tension is killing me here.
My googling abilities aren't really very good at all.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them all is my request. To train them is my cause. Pokemon, I will travel the world and the power
Um,
that's inside.
there's multiple translations, I think. So
Just
I'm
give
not
me
quite
a
sure which
word.
one is the right one, like
It
for the
doesn't
situation.
matter.
Sir, S-U-R, probably butchered the pronunciation.
Isn't that sister in French? What?
No, that's like fair.
Sir.
I can't.
So like,
S-U-R. I mean,
okay,
there's quite a few.
we'll go with
There's
that one. All right, we'll
and
we'll
I've no idea of like what the grammatically correct one is.
we'll wrap
There's
things up.
16 of them, so
We'll
that's
go with
over.
sir. We will go with sir. Merci beaucoup, Mpuddi. Au revoir.
Mercy. Or
Le chaos est sir.